some questions about you. Okay, let's get started.
Okay.
And how often do you eat taco?
I eat it like twice a week.
Is taco one of your main food?
Yes, I will say that taco is one of my main food because I have heard that other foreigners, when they hear like Mexico, they think about like we eat tacos like a main food. So yes.
Alright. You eat taco in lunch, for dinner, for breakfast, or
We can eat it like any time. Like it depends what you put in the tortilla, which is made like the taco is made by the tortilla, which is corn. So which is made by corn. So if you want it for breakfast, you put like eggs, like so it can be like omelette and you eat it with the tortilla. Or if you want it for lunch, you can put like meat such as chicken or beef, and add like maybe beans, because in most of our plates we eat beans, which are salty beans, not sweet beans like Taiwanese one. And maybe also if you want it spicy, you add like sauce, any kind. So that would be for lunch or for dinner.
okay.
The color of buildings is very simple. Does Mexican house color is the same with Taiwan?
No, when I first came to Taiwan, I noticed that Taiwanese houses. Well, first of all, because Taiwan is small, but you have like many people, you don't have the space to have like really like big houses. So you have many buildings, and you live like in apartments. And in Mexico, we have more like big houses because we have more space, and like the people, we have a lot of people, but the space is bigger. So we usually live. We also have apartments, but the houses are usually like with different colors. Like I noticed that in Taiwan you don't like paint your houses, and Mexican family like to paint their houses. Like it doesn't matter which color. I think you can see many different colors.
Okay. Paint by yourself?
No, you hire someone to paint.
Okay. In Mexico, is it polite to be late? For example, when you are invited to your friend's private house, you should be late 30 minutes or more time so that the inviter can have enough time to prepare meal. Or we should be on time?
Well, I think that Mexican people are characterized by being late to everywhere, but I think that's not polite. Like we think it's not polite. Like we know that we are late, but we still think that it's not polite. So, but in some occasions, we think that it's better to arrive late. Like for example, in a wedding, if it says like it starts at 8 p.m., we know that we don't have to arrive at 8 p.m. We like need to arrive 8:15 or something, because if you arrive like 8 p.m., like they will see you like it's not.
You're not polite?
It's not really polite, but it's weird that you arrive too early. So.
It's weird to be on time.
On that occasion. But if it's like to go here, it says that if my friend invite me to his house, in that time, it's like I need to be on time, because I'm the only, like it's not many people that are invited, so I need to be on time.
Okay.
But not many people are on time.
And the traditional traditional society of Taiwan, women usually are told to be at home to do the housework. On the contrary, men are suitable to go out to work. Does Mexico has any similar traditional society?
I think that in the past it was the same as in Taiwan, like,
The same?
but like since recent years it has changed a lot because the women want to, like, the women are not they don't agree with this, so they decide to go out and work. And but there are still some families that have this tradition, so they think that their place is just in the house and to help with the housework. So but I think it's less families nowadays.
There's many special festivals in the world. In your country, there must be a special festival that is really fantastic and particularly. Can you introduce your country's festival?
Sure. We have a really famous festival in Mexico that is called the Day of the Dead, and this is on November the 2nd, and on this day this tradition, it's like we believe that our families that are dead, like, they come alive and they eat the food that we prepare for them. So we need to prepare the food that they used to like when they were alive. And yes, so I think.
So, how do people celebrate in this festival?
So,
Will people do something in this day special?
yes, in their houses, the people will prepare like special place with a table and decorate it with the food that their families used to eat and the picture of the families, and also, yes, like maybe candies or things like that. That's in the house, like what they need to do in the house.
Okay.
And also, like, on that day they go to
How do people celebrate in this festival? Will they do something special in the day?
yes, in their houses the family like prepare a special place with a table, and they put the pictures of the families that are dead, and they prepare the food that they used to like. And also it can be like candies or sweet things, and that's inside the house. But on that day they also need to go to the cemetery and to visit their family's tomb. So and they, like, first they clean it, and then they, like, maybe they pray or they give them flowers, and yes, and sometimes they sing.
I used to see the movie called Coco. Have you seen before?
Yes, I love it.
I love it too. Is that in the movie? Is that the festival is the Day of Death?
Yes, I think it really represents what we do on that day. And also what they, in the movie they also mentioned that in the cities they have like special performance, so you can go with your family and see like a dancing show or like singing something like related to this day.
Okay.
Is there any rules in this festival, like cannot do something or should do something at that day?
No, I think there are not any rules, like any special rules for this festival.
Okay, in my country, we always have a dinner party with family during the festival. Will Mexico family have a dinner party during every festival?
Party. Can you tell me like which in Taiwan which festival do you have a dinner party?
Like,
The Chinese New Year.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the where you have the barbecue. Is it
Yeah.
in the
Yes,
moon
in the
festival?
Moon Festival.
In this day we don't have a special like dinner party. Like we eat on this day we eat a famous bread that it's called like bread of dead or something like that. But this bread you can only eat it like on this day, like on this week, because the shops only made it for this occasion. So and it's really good. So all the families want to buy this because you can only have it in this week. So we eat that with chocolate and yes, but it's not like it's not that we invite friends to eat.
Oh.
Like maybe just with the family.
Alright.
would you like to share your memory to us about during festival in Moscow?
I remember that maybe 5 years ago in my city on this day we have like special performance for this festival. It was like 3 days maybe in a kind of park. They have like dancing performance and singing, and also they tell you like it's all at night because it's supposed like maybe to be scary, and because they tell you like scary stories to make you feel scared, like stories about the past, like maybe they are not true, but you want to listen to them like at midnight or something.
Like Halloween?
Like Halloween. Yes, like Halloween.
Do you afraid of this day, the day of the day?
No, because I usually like to hear these stories, but I don't believe that they have.
People will come alive.
Yes, I don't believe in that, so I'm not afraid.
Okay.
Mexican children will afraid?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay. When you choose a college department, is your parents' decision or your personal interest to choose? If your parents said you should choose something department and there are more job opportunities in the future, what would you answer?
First, it was my decision to choose this college department, and if my parents say that I should choose the department that they want because there are more job opportunities in the future, first I think I will consider their advice, but at the end I will make my own decision.
Okay. Now, when you go to a family reunion and a relative asks you a question and that is more personal and you don't want to answer. For example, if your relative asks you, do you have a boyfriend? What would you answer? Or you think that is my personal, you don't want to answer.
No, I think I will answer
Okay.
the question, yes.
How do I stop it?
Back to question 10. What makes you choose your own decision in the college?
What made me
You.
choose? I think I consider what I like to do, like what I like to study, and then like what I want to work at. So that's after I think about these two things, I chose the department.
In your country, if there's a person who makes noises in the library, what would you say to that person?
I think I wouldn't say anything to the person like directly. I would ask for, or I will tell the supervisor or the director or anyone in the library that that situation is happening, so they can tell them instead of me saying it.
And in your opinion, what is the most difference between your own culture and Taiwanese culture in any aspect?
Well, I think that the biggest difference between my country's culture and Taiwanese culture is that Taiwanese have a lot of superstitions. Like in Mexico, I think in the past, or sometimes we also have, but not as much as Taiwanese. And even if we have, like, not all of us believe or follow them. And I think that this is like
Okay,
The interview is finished.
finished. Thank you for your time.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.